What's up, everybody? It's Adam from Team Sorcerer here, coming at you today with Wave 8. Oh my god, we're at Wave 8 of spoilers. So, for those of you who don't know, my voice still sounds like shit. Feeling a little better, but still not going to stop me from spoiling cards, so let's get into it. We have, for our first card, it is a blue uncommon. So this is our blue wave of support that's non-J Ruler centric. So it is the Dying Swallow. Dying Swallow. It's a 1-drop, 1 blue, 100/100 Fairy Tale Resonator, so we get Fairy Tales now. This card enters the field rested, and then you can pay 3 water and tap it, put this card to the top of your main deck, search your main deck for up to 3 Fairy Tale Resonators, reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle your main deck. So, this card, starting out, is pretty decent. Like, it's an easy chump blocker, and it's the battlefield rested, so it's a little slow. It's good to chump block Lancelots. Then you can pay 3 blue on the turn that you have 3 blue up, and then you can just net yourself 3 cards. So definitely not a bad thing. It's a little slow in my opinion, but it's definitely not a bad card. I think it's going to be good post-rotation, depending on what happens with the entire Fairy Tale line and whatnot. But I think it's still a very good card. Next up, we have an addition field called Flower Kingdom. It is 2-drop, 1 blue, 1 void. It says Fairy Tale Resonators get +200/+200. It says pay a blue and 1 void. Target Resonator loses all races and becomes Fairy Tale until the end of turn. So, so now it's like you can run this in like a little red, the true Fairy Tale type of strategy. And then just get ridiculous buffs on your Fairy Tales. So, and then you can mess with like the races on stuff. So, definitely not a bad thing. This is a pretty good answer to someone trying to Susanoo you, I guess. Like they'll Mouge Dart and then Susanoo, but I don't know. It's a little iffy on that. So, next up is the Flower Prince. It is a 3-drop, 400/400. It's also an uncommon. It's 1 blue and 2 void for a Fairy Tale /Prince, so we get more princes. And his effects state, other Fairy Tale Resonators you control cannot be targeted by spells or abilities your opponent control. So he's a Christie Resonator for Fairy Tales. That's blue. I believe we already have one other one. I can't remember his name. I think it's like the Butler to Grimm or whatever it is. And then it has a Rest Another Recovered Fairy Resonator. This card gets +0/+200 until the end of turn. So, not that bad. It's really only good if you can drop 2 in a turn. So I don't really know how it's going to play out. It depends if the game gets slower post-rotation. Next one is Thumbelina. She is a 1-drop, 0/6 Resonator Fairy Tale. She is a rare. So this card can come stamped, potentially. So I find that interesting. You tap her to put a support counter on this card. Then you can tap her. Target J4 Resonator you control gets +200/+200 for each support counter on this card. Then remove all counters from this card. So, oh man. So it can make your J Ruler really big. I don't see this really being played in Grim. I could definitely see it being played in Alice, the Valkyrie of Passion, because you can just make her really big, really quick. Definitely not a bad thing. It's also a 0/6, so you can just chump block really easy things for 1 mana. So definitely not a bad card. Next up, and our last card is a Dance of Inspiration. It's a spell chant instant. 1 blue. It's a common. It is target water resonator gets +400 until the end of turn. Recover that resonator. So, the card's alright. It's really hard to say. Like, it's more of like a win more type of card. You could swing in with something big, having it chump blocked by something relatively big and it almost being dead. Then play this, give it an extra 400 life essentially, and then recover it, and then you can attack again. So definitely not a bad thing. Very good card. We'll see a lot of play in limited for this set. So that's our spoilers for today, guys. So we have a new wave of Fairytales. So I honestly think that out of all the cards, the Dying Swallow has the most potential next to Thumbelina. Thumbelina is really good against aggressive decks, which is something Grim kind of has a problem with if it's not being aggressive. But this card's just really good. It can, the Dying Swallow, it can just net you so much advantage for just 3. Plus deck thinning by 3 cards the last time I checked was pretty good. So, I don't know. I think it has potential. But anyways, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Let's get into discussion down below about what you all thought about everything in the video. Make sure to follow look in the description down below for the spoilers. Alrighty, guys. This is Adam from Team Sorcery signing out. Have a good day.